Coffee, tea, energy drinks, caffeine is everywhere. But is it helping you or harming you? Let's talk about the truth of too much caffeine. I'm a medical doctor. And I make medical videos to help you become the healthiest version of yourself. In this video, we will cover how it works, benefits, downsides, and how much is safe. Let's get into it. So caffeine is a stimulant. It blocks a substance in your brain called adenosine. Adenosine makes you feel tired, so by blocking it, caffeine gives you energy. It also stimulates your adrenal glands to release adrenaline. And guess what? Adrenaline makes your heart pump faster and harder. So that's how it works. First of all, let's talk about the good things caffeine can do for you. Because yes, there are some. Caffeine can improve your physical performance. It does this by increasing adrenaline, which increases your heart rate and the force of your heartbeat. This gives you more energy to work out, and studies show that it can increase your performance with up to 12%. Caffeine can also improve your mental performance. Because caffeine stimulates your brain, it can make you smarter, more alert, and more awake. Studies show that it can improve your memory, reaction time, and general cognitive function. Now this is for healthy people. If you have a pre-existing condition like anxiety or ADHD, then it might be different for you. Also, caffeine reduces the risk of certain chronic conditions like Parkinson's disease, Alzheimer's disease, and type 2 diabetes. Last but not least, it can be good for your social life. We all know that one friend who always wants to hang out. Well, caffeine can reduce the need for social contact. Studies show that people who drink more coffee tend to have larger social networks and are more popular. But there are also some downsides to consuming too much caffeine. Increased heart rate. As we discussed before, caffeine increases your heart rate. But when you drink too much coffee, it can cause your heart to beat too fast or even irregularly. This can lead to palpitations or even arrhythmia. You see, the heart needs a regular heartbeat to pump blood around your body. If this doesn't happen, organs don't get enough blood and oxygen, and that can cause all sorts of problems. That's why it's important not to drink too much coffee. Too much coffee can also lead to increased blood pressure. This happens because caffeine makes your arteries narrow, which makes your blood pressure rise. High blood pressure can lead to heart disease and stroke, so it's important to keep your coffee consumption in check. Also, coffee can make you jittery and anxious. We all know that one friend who gets super jittery when he or she has had one too many cups of coffee. This happens because caffeine stimulates your sympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for the fight or flight response. Too much of this can lead to anxiety, restlessness, and insomnia. Also, coffee can cause dehydration. This happens because caffeine is a diuretic, which means it increases urine production. This can lead to dehydration if you don't drink enough water. Dehydration can cause all sorts of problems, from headaches to fatigue. So make sure to drink enough water when you drink coffee. Coffee can also reduce the quality of your sleep. We all know that one friend who can't fall asleep after drinking coffee in the evening. This happens because caffeine has a half-life of 5 to 7 hours. This means that even if you drink coffee in the evening, it will still be in your system, keeping you up by the time you want to go to bed. This can lead to sleep deprivation, which can cause all sorts of problems from fatigue to mood swings. So try to avoid drinking coffee in the evening. How much caffeine is safe? For most healthy adults, up to 400 milligrams of caffeine per day is considered safe. This is about the amount of caffeine in 4 cups of brewed coffee. However, some people may be more sensitive to caffeine than others. For example, pregnant women, older adults, and people with certain medical conditions. It's always important to read the label and follow the recommended dose. Let's get back to our original question. Is caffeine a friend or foe? I would say that in moderation, caffeine can be a friend. It can give you energy, improve your performance, and make you feel more awake. However, when you drink too much coffee, it can become a foe. It can cause anxiety, insomnia, and other problems. So make sure to drink in moderation and enjoy your coffee. Skip the overdose. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more. Bye-bye.